Namaskar. Hello. This is Vaishnavi from India with you to tell a tale. I share stories from all around the world hoping to make your life voyage a bit smoother. Listen to this tale and let me know what you learned and where you are listening from. Today, we will listen to a Zen story. Zen is a school of Buddhism that emphasizes meditation, mindfulness, and direct experience over ritual or scriptures. Zen stories are famous for their wit, minimalist approach, and practicality. Zen is not about abstract philosophy, it's about living life as it is, moment by moment, without clinging to the past or grasping at the future. Have you ever carried a weight inside you? A heaviness from past struggles, disappointments, or the feeling that you're not enough? That burden can make each step harder, each breath heavier. Yet, sometimes, the stories we hear are not just tales of the past, they are lanterns, showing us how to let go and walk lighter. This is one such story. It begins with a boy named Matajuro, whose heart was clouded by shame and impatience. He longed to prove himself, but the harder he tried, the further his dream seemed to slip away. What unfolded next was not a lesson in swordsmanship alone, but in patience, humility, and the quiet art of learning through life itself. Matajuro's hands trembled as he held the sword aloft. His father's voice, sharp and impatient, cut through the air. "Lift it higher. No, not like that. You'll never be a warrior at this rate." The boy's heart sunk. His eyes stung with tears he dared not shed. No matter how hard he tried, the path of the samurai seemed to slip further from his grasp. Ashamed and heavy with sorrow, Matajuro left his home behind. He wandered toward the quiet foothills of Mount Fuhara, where the wind whispered through pine. The name of a great swordsman, Banzo, echoed like legend as Matajuro made his way through the ferocious yet serene hills. At Banzo's humble dwelling, Matajuro bowed low. "Master Banzo," he said softly, "may I learn the way of the sword from you?" Banzo studied him for a long moment. "Perhaps," he said, "but it will take a lifetime." "I am ready," Matajuro replied. "I will endure anything. If I serve you with devotion, how long might it take?" 10 years, Banzo said. "My father grows old," Matajuro whispered. "If I work twice as hard, then 30 years. I will not rest. I will give everything. Please, teach me as quickly as possible." Banzo's eyes narrowed. 70 years. A student in such a hurry learns little. And so, Matajuro stayed. But Banzo gave him no sword, no lessons. Instead, Matajuro swept the garden, fetched water, cooked rice, and tended the home. Days turned to months, months to years. The sword was never mentioned. 3 years had already passed. Then one morning, as Matajuro swept leaves beneath the maple tree, Banzo sprang from the shadows and struck him with a wooden blade. Matajuro stumbled, startled. The next day, while stirring rice over the fire, Banzo attacked again, and again, and again. This went on. No warning, no pattern. Day and night, the strikes came, swift, silent, relentless. Eventually, Matajuro began to move without thought. His body learned what his mind could not grasp. He felt the wind before the blade, sensed the shift in silence before the strike. He ducked, dodged, turned, not with fear, but with grace. Though he had never held a sword in practice, he came to know its rhythm, its weight, its whisper. And one day, without ceremony or applause, Matajuro stood as one of the finest swordsmen in the land, shaped not by instruction, but by presence, patience, and the quiet wisdom of a master who taught without teaching. This story tells us Matajuro was so desperate to learn the art of being a samurai that he forgot that becoming a true master takes time. Master Banzo knew well that true art takes birth not in utter desperation but in consistent devotion. Matajuro's pride of being the son of a skilled swordsman and ambition clouded his path. He wanted results, recognition, proof of progress as quickly as possible. Banzo stripped all of that away, giving him only humble tasks and surprise trials. Slowly, Matajuro's ego dissolved. He stopped striving to become a samurai and simply lived as one. The skill emerged naturally, like water finding its course. Banzo knew that if Matajuro remained so focused on the outcome, his student would miss the taste of the sword. So Master Banzo made Matajuro do tasks like cooking, gardening, and taking care of his humble home to awaken his awareness. This experience, the taste of the sword, was a real-world, intuitional learning that bypassed intellectual drama. Sri Krishna, in the Hindu culture, stresses on surrender to the cause and process without getting attached to outcomes. As Arjuna, the invincible warrior, stands confused and miserable for the first time in the battlefield of the greatest war Mahabharata, Sri Krishna says, "Hey Arjuna, you have the right to perform your dharma or duties, but you are not entitled to the fruits of your actions. Never consider yourself the cause of the results and never be attached to inaction." Sri Krishna's words are deeply soothing because they release us from the burden of outcomes. He teaches that life is not about chasing results, but about living fully in the present moment, doing what is right with sincerity. When we detach from results, our actions become purer, free from anxiety, and filled with devotion. Think of Matajuro's story. His mastery came not from chasing quick results, but from surrendering to the process. The story reminds us that some truths cannot be handed down in words or books. They must be felt, embodied, lived. Matajuro did not learn by memorizing techniques. He learned by moving, reacting, and breathing in the rhythm of the sword. His mastery was born not from instruction, but from pure intuition. If this story made your heart a bit lighter, follow and subscribe to my channel to awaken your true self.